Jason, Jason, you made it. The earlier time. I love it. Let's see. Alrighty. There we go. Let's see. So about, I think we're good to go. I think we are good to go. Yes, we got some sound and we got some water, and that's really all we need, and the yoga mat. All right, so for those of you here with us right now in this moment, we do a 90-minute yoga session on Saturday. It's currently 7:04 a.m. on the West Coast, and in my backyard. That's what time it is right here, right now in my backyard. And normally I go live at 9. However, I just gotta move that out of the way. Move this back a little bit. However, it was my wife's birthday yesterday, which of course we were very excited about, to celebrate my lovely wife. And so what that has done is we're going to go for a nice big drive this morning. We're going to drive up to Ojai and go to this special place that she loves for her birthday. So I thought I'll just go live now a little earlier, and then everybody that normally joins me at 9 o'clock or 12 on the East Coast, they can just do the class whenever they want. So for those of you that are joining me live, grab your mats. Let's go. We're going to do a nice 90-minute yoga session as soon as I finish my water. And thanks for showing up. And as a disclaimer, let's see. Happy birthday, Ted's lovely wife. Thanks, Nick. Let's see. So, disclaimer: if you do anything, if you have any injuries or anything like that, or you got stuff you're working through in your body while you practice, just make sure you modify and don't do anything that hurts. You don't want to go into pain. Typically, the two schools of thought with pain in general. One is you push through the pain, right? Sort of old school. One is you monitor and don't push through. You want to give a little buffer for whatever the healing needs to be. Spine, shoulders, hip, knees, ankles, whatever it is you have going on. It's really easy to injure yourself in yoga. So just be wise and be careful. Always think about engaging your abdomen whenever possible. That will always help, right? All right. And of course, my plug for our studio, part of the reason I'm doing this live on a regular basis is that my studio in lovely Malibu, California, just right over there, is shut down. And so while I want this to be free for everyone, if you do have the financial resources to help support us, that would be fantastic. You can go to 5pointyoga.com and make a little donation. You can sign up for a class just like you would any other class through MindBody, or you can we set up a little $15 donation for the class, or you can just Venmo me directly any amount that you like. And all of that is very much appreciated. Many people have been doing it, which has been fantastic. And then that's it. Let's start. So feet about shoulder distance, bring the palms together, close your eyes, relax your shoulders, start breathing in and out of your nose. First couple breaths. Oh, it's a nice, beautiful, cool morning here in sunny California. You set an intention, so go ahead and set your intention to release some stress, to heal, to strengthen. Good, and drop your head to one side, easy side stretch, easy neck stretch. And then switch sides, same thing. We got the bird symphony going on. Good. Drop the arms. Make a few circles with your head, one direction. For those of you that are newer with us, this is our 72nd class since the quarantine, since the shutdown. 6 days a week, we're here. Normally 9 a.m. on the West Coast. Today's a special 7 a.m. version on the West Coast. Switch sides. Unless, of course, you're watching this a little later, in which case I have no idea what time it is. It's just not 7 a.m. on the West Coast. Back to the center, some shoulder rolls, forward and back, forward and back. First 15, 20 minutes or so, we just kind of warm up, test the waters, get the body moving a little bit, activate some of the muscles, right? Good. Go ahead and take the arms up, interlace the fingertips, turn the palms to the ceiling. Oh, straighten the arms, breathe. Oh, good night's sleep. I finally went to bed. Excuse me. Finally went to bed early, 10:30, which I've been going to bed later, just because I've been working into the night. Go ahead and fold over to one side, and it was nice to go to bed early. Went to bed at 10:30, up at 5:30 with the little guy. So solid 7 hours, 87 on my readiness score. 87 I'm happy with, very happy with an 87. Switch sides. My Aura Ring tells me, if you don't have the Aura Ring, I recommend the Aura Ring as a sleep tracker. I've used Garmin, Apple Watch, the iPhone, Fitbit. I think the Aura Ring is the best. Go ahead, back to the center. It's not cheap, but it's the best. Lean back and then fold down, forward, exhale. Hang forward here, stretch. A few breaths. Oh, breathing. Grab the elbows here. Just a nice little stretch. If your back is tighter or your legs are tighter, then definitely bend the knees slightly to start. Just hang forward, breathe. Good. Clasp the hands back behind you, interlace the fingertips, stretch the shoulders. One more breath. Good stretch. Release the arms. Turn to the side. We're going to do some legs, hip openers here. Turning to the side a bit. Bend your right knee. As you bend the right knee over, sink in, stretching the inner left groin adductors, inner thigh. Good, then switch sides. I even got up so early this morning, I shaved. I typically shave once a week, but sometimes it goes a little longer. This is the longest I've gone without a haircut in a long time, since high school. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with my hair. One more breath on this side. And then switch sides again. So back to the first side. Same thing. Again, leg is straight. Quad is flexed. Stretching the inner thigh. Set this opposite hand and then twist and turn up. Good. Drop that arm back. Lengthen the upper body. Twist a little bit more deeply. and then switch it. Same thing, other side. Sink over, lengthen up, turn and twist up, and breathe. And then drop this arm back. So you work the twist, you work the hip stretch on the straight leg, and then the twist, and then the shoulder stretch, and then the neck stretch. And make sure you're breathing. All right, good. And then release that. Come on back to the front. And we'll roll up. Abdomen strong. Slowly roll your way up. Oh, what a bird in the birdhouse. Take the arms up, inhale. Fold down, forward, exhale. We got our little bird feeder for Madison. Halfway up, inhale. Step back to plank pose, exhale. And it's right back there. So every so often I'm going to go, whoa. If there are birds coming, get their food. It's fun though. There's a lot more bird poop than there used to be. Abdomen strong, thighs strong, breath smooth. Go ahead and lower halfway. Chaturanga, press back up. Plank, lower halfway. Chaturanga, press back up. Plank, same thing, lower. Push up. 2 more, lower, press up. 1 more, lower, push up. Good. Drop to the knees. Cat and cow tilts for the spine. Inhale, lift the heart up. Exhale, round the back, tuck the tailbone. Inhale, lift up. Oh, exhale, round the back, tuck the tailbone. Inhale. Exhale. A little tight this morning. Inhale, exhale. Typically you're definitely a little bit looser middle, end of the day. So 7 a.m. a little tighter than I am at 9 a.m. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Good. And now lift the feet side to side. Shoulder and hip together one side. Shoulder and hip together, other side. Shoulder and hip. So a little spine, a little snaking the spine back and forth. Snake it. Snake it. Good. Couple more. All right. Downward facing dog. Another bird. Getting a little snack. Down. It's breakfast time. Bend the leg. Bend the left leg. Push the right heel down. Give it a nice big stretch. Breathe. Good. Switch sides. Same thing. Breathing. Great. Straighten both legs. Come up on the toes. Walk softly to the hands. Extend your spine as you inhale. Look forward. Fold as you exhale. Stretch all the way up. Nice big inhale. Hands to the heart, exhale. Sun salutation A. We'll do a few rounds from here. Arms up, inhale. Folding down forward as you exhale. Extend that spine as you inhale. Look forward. Step back the first time. Lower down. You can go knees first, then all the way to the chest, and then a gentle cobra pose. Back bend. And then downward facing dog. Flip it. And today, by the way, for those of you with us here, we'll do a kind of a stronger flow. This is Vinyasa flow class. Throw in some arm balances, some standing poses. Just kind of a generally intermediate to advanced flow. Up on the toes, walk or hop forward. Extend the spine as you inhale, fold as you exhale, all the way up as you inhale. Hands together at the heart, exhale. What that means is basically that you just modify where you need to. Arms up, inhale. Fold down, forward, exhale. Extending the spine as you inhale. Step back or hop back as you exhale. Vinyasa, lower down. You don't have to lower all the way. You could lower halfway to chaturanga. The upward facing dog, that's very different than cobra. Your body's off the floor. And then downward facing dog, hold it. And breathe, fingers spread, palms flat, extending. So you're lifting the hips up and extending the shoulders as you breathe. Good. Up on the toes again. Walk or hop. Halfway up as you inhale. Fold as you exhale. All the way up as you inhale. Hands together at the heart, exhale. Let's do 2 more cycles there. Arms up, inhale. Reach up. Fold all the way down, forward, exhale. Extend that spine as you inhale, look forward. You can step or you can hop back. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, shoulders pull back. Maybe add an extra chaturanga. And then downward facing dog. Hold it there, breathe. Always an option. That would be the hardest way to do the vinyasa. One of them. One more breath. Up on the toes again. Walk or hop forward. Extend the spine as you inhale. Fold as you exhale. All the way up. Nice big inhale. Hands together at the heart. Exhale. Arms up again. Inhale. Fold down, forward, exhale. Extend the spine as you inhale. Forward. Step back or hop. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Shoulders pull back a little bit. Stretch. And then downward facing dog. Right leg up behind you this time. Lift it up right away. Sink the left heel down. Breathe. Good. Then shoulders over the wrists, knee to the nose, abdomen strong. Lift it back and up. Lift it back and up. Right knee to your left side. Twist. And back and up. Right knee to the right side. Back and up. And all the way forward. Stay here. Come on the fingertips. Straighten the legs. Flex the foot. Bend the knee, sink the hips down. Inhale, straighten the legs, flex the foot. And exhale, bend the knee, sink the hips down. Inhale, straighten, exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten, exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten, exhale, bend. Couple more rounds. Inhale, straighten, exhale. Bend one more time. Inhale and exhale. Good. Warrior one. Turn the back foot flat. Warrior one. Come on up. Shoulders relaxed. Hips forward. Breathe deeply. Good. And then clasp the hands back behind you. Interlace the fingertips. Oh, that bird is going at it. He's going to get... Look at that bird. I love it. I love it. Lift the upper body up. Pull the shoulders back. Take a nice big inhale. And then fold down as you exhale. Dropping the head down, stretch. Good. One more breath. Give it a big stretch. Come on, back up. Warrior one. Inhale. Hands down to the floor, exhale. Take the leg back. Vinyasa. As soon as I get that little piece of bird feed off there. And then back to downward facing dog. And then left side when you're ready. Take the left leg up behind you. Hold it up. Hold it up. You can open the hip, bend the knee, get a little side stretch. Yes, Black Lives Matter, people. It's so funny how all this is like, all this has come up about all lives matter, Black Lives Matter. It's like shoulders over the wrists, knee to the nose, and then lift it back and up. Forward knee to your right side, twist, back and up. Forward up to the left side. Lift it back and up and all the way forward to the hands. And then straighten the front leg, flex the foot, bend the knee, sink the hips. Straighten the front leg and then bend. Straighten the front leg and bend. Inhale, exhale. A few more times like that. Inhale. Exhale, inhale, exhale, a couple more, inhale, and exhale. Good, turn the back foot flat, warrior one. And believe it or not, I watched that Ashton Kutcher post, and he really said it well, which is, ultimately, so he was, to recap his post, if you haven't seen it, he said he and his wife read books to their kids, and they have a son and a daughter. Lift the upper body up, pull the shoulders back and down, and drop the head back. Breathe deep. And I guess the son is older, maybe. Take a big inhale. And then fold down forward as you exhale, stretch. And they started reading books, and he said, well, we're going to read one to the daughter first. And the son said, no, Daddy, I want to go first. And he said, no, son. For us, girls go first, And go ahead and stretch one more breath. And then come on back up, warrior one, inhale. Hands down, exhale, vinyasa, back to downward facing dog. And he said, for us, girls go first because for some people, girls don't matter. Not that they don't matter, or maybe they don't go first. I forget exactly what he said, but he said, for us, girls go first. And he said, that's the issue. For some people, yes, all lives matter. But for some people, Black lives don't matter. And that's the point, right? Which is why Black lives do matter. Up on the toes, walk or hop forward. Extend the spine as you inhale, fold as you exhale. Chair pose, bend the knees, 30 seconds. So if you're not really sure, just do a little bit of research. That's all. It's not that this shit hasn't been happening for a long time in all kinds of different cultures. I spent time in India, in Africa. There's racism all over the place. And the good news is that now we get to talk about it more, and we get to be anti-racism, and more inclusive of everybody. And if that's not for you, then go somewhere else. Sink a little bit lower. Take a couple more breaths. And this is a family-rated yoga class, so I can't say what I want to say. Stand up, hands together at the heart. Take a nice big full breath. Bottom line is, just love everybody and help those that need it when they need it, right? Chair pose, inhale. Fold down, exhale. Halfway up, inhale. Step or jump back, exhale. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Maybe chaturanga again. Down dog. Right leg up. Bring it forward. Warrior one, reach up, inhale. Stretch, hands down, leg back. Vinyasa, lower. Upward facing dog, down dog. Left side, take it up, bring it forward. Warrior one, reach up, inhale. Hands down to the floor, take the leg back. Vinyasa, lower. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. And breathe. And then there's also a quote by Desmond Tutu, and he said, if you're neutral in a situation of injustice, you just took the side of the oppressor. Up on the toes, walk or hop forward. Extend the spine as you inhale, fold as you exhale. Chair pose, inhale. Stand, hands together at the heart, exhale. So the time to look away has ended, right? Chair pose again, inhale. Now we're going 2 times through each leg. Fold as you exhale. Halfway up as you inhale. Step or jump back. Exhale. Upward facing dog. Maybe chaturanga, down dog. So we go right, left, right, left. Right leg up, bring it forward. Deep bend in the front leg, reach up. Stretch, hands down, leg back, vinyasa, lower. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Left side, take it up, bring it forward. Warrior one, reach up. Inhale, hands down, leg back, vinyasa, lower. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Right side again, right away, take it up. Bring it forward. Warrior one, inhale. Hands down to the floor, exhale. Leg back, vinyasa, lower. Up and down. Left side, take it up. And bring it forward. Warrior one, reach. Hands down, leg back. Vinyasa, lower. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Breathe. Fingers spread, palms flat, breath smooth. And you guessed it. We got one more round like that, 3 times, then we take a little break. One more breath. Up on the toes. Walk or hop forward. Extend the spine as you inhale, fold as you exhale. Chair pose. Inhale. Stand, hands together at the heart, exhale. Big full breath. Back to chair, inhale. Fold down, exhale. Extend the spine, inhale. Step or jump back, exhale. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Chaturanga. Down dog, right leg, first time. Take it up, bring it forward. Warrior one, reach up. Hands down, leg back, vinyasa, lower. Upward facing dog. Down dog, left side, take it up, bring it forward. Warrior one, reach up. Hands down, leg back, vinyasa. Up dog, down dog, right side. Second time through. Warrior one. You can feel my hips, legs starting to warm up and loosen up. Vinyasa. Back to down dog, left side, take it up. And bring it forward. Warrior one, reach. Hands down, leg back, vinyasa. And the third round. Third round right here, right leg up. Bring it forward. Warrior one. Hands down, leg back, vinyasa, lower, up, down, left side, take it up, bring it forward, warrior one, hands down, leg back, vinyasa, up and down, very good, drop to the knees, and we'll take a little shoulder stretch, so just sit back here onto the heels. All right, breathe, interlace the fingers back behind you, draw the shoulders back and down. If you can, take a nice big inhale, lift the heart up, and then fold down forward as you exhale onto the very top of the head. Stretch. One more breath. Good. Release it. Come on back up. And if this is already a big stretch for you in your knees and your quads and in the top of your feet, then lean back, lift the knees up from there. My little girl just woke up. Good. Push the heart up, drop the head back and breathe. Once in a while she makes an appearance. One more breath. And then all the way down forward. Hands and knees, downward facing dog. Take a moment, bend the left leg, push the right heel down, give it a big stretch. And switch sides, same thing, stretch. Straightening both legs. Good. Up on the toes again, walk softly to the hands. Extend the spine as you inhale, fold as you exhale. Feet apart a little bit. You're gonna do a little chair pose, vinyasa, which I haven't done in a long time. So bend the knees slightly, clasp the hands behind the back, interlace the fingertips, stretch the shoulders. Good, one more breath. And then release the arms, bend the knees, chair pose. Stand, hands behind the back, interlace the fingertips, just like that. Lift the heart up, shoulders back, take a big inhale. Fold down forward as you exhale. There's a big stretch for the shoulders and the legs and the back, and then chair. Inhale, sweep up. Stand up, hands behind the back. So that was two, we're gonna do three more. Inhale, lift up, heart opens, shoulders back. Exhale, fold down, drop the head, stretch. Chair pose, inhale. Stand up, hands behind the back, exhale. Inhale, lift up, lean back, exhale. Fold down, stretch. Chair pose, inhale. Stand up, hands behind the back. I think I lost count. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold. We'll do one more after this. Chair pose, inhale. Stand up, hands behind the back. Exhale, last one right here. Inhale, lift. And exhale, fold. Chair pose, inhale. Stand, hands together at the heart. Step the feet together, palms together. Take a nice big breath. Good, so now we're gonna do a little standing sequence right from here. We're gonna start in tree pose. We'll take the legs up, then we'll grab the foot, we'll take it forward, and then we'll take it out to the side, and then we'll take it back to the front, and then we'll reverse it, and then we'll hold it, and then we'll take warrior three, and then we'll take standing splits. So it's kind of a longer standing pose. I'll set the timer so that we know how long we're going on one leg. We'll try to keep it even on both legs. If at any point any of these poses are too much for you, then just stick with tree pose. Okay, I can even turn a little bit to face this way, but so go ahead and start on your left leg. Bring your right leg up this way, and I'll set the timer. So always good to look at something that's not moving. So pick a spot, shoulders relaxed, breath smooth. Steady breathing, shoulders relaxed, jaw relaxed, arms up from there. Good, and then hand to the hip, and then go ahead and grab that big toe and reach the leg forward. First, a few breaths. Doesn't have to straighten this top leg. You could just keep it bent if that's what you needed to do, but if possible, you straighten it and breathe. Work on straightening the standing leg. And then out to the side from there, a few breaths. Good, now we reverse it. So you come back to the center, grab the outside of the foot if you can, and then take that opposite arm back. Outside of the knee is also fine. So outside of the knee is a little bit easier, more stable. But if you can, it's the outside of the foot. And you drive that leg straight and reach back. And if your balance is super good this morning, then you can turn toward the back arm. When I say this morning, I mean whenever you're watching this. Good, now back to the center. Lift, whoa. Crash if you need to, but lift that leg up. Breath smooth, hold it. Good, and then through to warrior three. I'm just going to switch myself here, through to warrior three. Balance, you can have the arms out to the side for balance. Drive that back leg back. I'm going to hold this for a few breaths. Maybe reach the arms forward. A few more breaths. Good, then hands down, lift the back leg up. Last couple breaths. Just really stretch that standing leg. Pull your body closer if you can. Lift the back leg higher. Last couple breaths. All right, good. And release it, shake out the leg. That's almost 3 minutes. So it's a long time to be on that one leg. Give it a little shake, and let's roll back up. Nice big inhale, reach the arms way up. Hands together at the heart, exhale. Same thing, other side. All right, here we go. Here we go. Same thing, other side. Tree pose, we started in tree. Reset my timer. Bing. Start in tree. First few moments, and again, of course, at any point you feel like you need to modifier, just come back to this tree pose, but breathe. Good, then arms up from there, a few breaths. Steadiness. Balance, standing balances calm the mind because you're focused on staying balanced. So you're focused on that one point, and that's the main idea, is that you want to stay there as you breathe and stay steady. Now hand to the hip. For me, it's my right side. And then I'm going to grab left big toe with the 2 fingers and the thumb, straighten that leg forward, breathe. Oh, hey, Madison, how are you? Yeah? I'm just doing a balance pose. Do you want to practice some yoga with us? Now take the leg out to the side and breathe. Hi there, kid. How you doing? Nice to see you. Did you sleep well? Yeah, that's good. Good. Now back to the center.
We're going to now?
I do, yeah. Switch sides. So now you're going to grab...
It's a surprise.
Oh, it is a surprise?
It's not a surprise.
No.
I'm just kidding.
If you can't straighten that leg out, stand up tall as you twist and turn. Did you have some breakfast? If your balance is good, you can look back. Good. Now back to the center. Woo. Reach the leg up, crash again. That's a crash medicine. That's called a yoga crash.
Is that a yoga wrap?
It is a yoga crash. I was supposed to keep my leg up the whole time, but I crashed and the leg fell down. Whoa. Lift that leg a little higher. One more inhale. Then warrior 3. Madison, remember warrior? We did warrior 3.
That's warrior 3.
This is warrior 3. It's a hard one. As my leg burns. A few more breaths, arms forward.
Hey, Daddy?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tell you who we're going to see.
Oh, hands down from there. Lift the back leg up.
You know who we're going to see?
I think we're going to go see...
Wait, I'm going to tell you.
Oh, okay. Tell me. Tell me.
Jake,
Oh, really?
the puppy,
Uh-huh.
and Greg, and Doria,
Uh-huh.
and Marie, and Kaya,
Oh, and wow. That's incredible.
and Steve.
One more inhale. And then both feet
There
down.
are a lot of people who
Shake out the leg.
Liam and me and Mommy are going to see.
Oh, am I going to come with you?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
if you want to.
Oh, thanks. Okay, great.
Do you want to come?
I do, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me know when you come because I'm getting ready right now.
Oh, good. Perfect. Squat down from here. Bring the palms together. Oh, the beauty of childhood. Go ahead and bring the palms together. Pause. It's a hard sequence, that standing sequence. Take a little break. And then if you want, stay in your squat right here or move into a little crow pose. Set the hands, lean forward, lift up, crow. And jump back. Chaturanga, upward facing dog, and then downward facing dog. Very nice. Take a moment, bend the left leg, push the right heel down, give it a nice big stretch, one side. And then switch sides and stretch. Good. Now drop to the knees and then drop to the forearms. And then what we're going to do is low plank for a minute. We're going to move into the core a little bit here. So if you can, have the palms flat like this and the forearms parallel to each other. But if you absolutely had to have the forearm hands like this here, that's fine too. Starting in 3, 2, 1, tuck the toes, straighten the legs back. 1 minute, just hold it here. We'll do 1 or 2 more of these. So just to start off, get that abdomen strong. So there's kind of a few main things, 5 main things to think about in this pose. First is extending the shoulders up, right? So you want to do that. Well, really, first is your breath, always. Come back to your breathing. Make sure it's smooth and solid and deep and even. And then extend the shoulders up and engage your thighs. Keep the breath smooth. 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3. We're going to dolphin. 2, 1. Lift the hips up. Shoulders press back. And breathe. Good. One more breath. And then look at the hands. Push the arms straight. Downward facing dog. Good. From here, right side. Take the leg up. Bring it forward. Turn the back foot flat, warrior 1. And then let's open to warrior 2. Holding warrior 2 here. Breathe. Shoulders relaxed, breath smooth. Sinking into your warrior 2 here. Find a good, smooth, even breath. Take about 30 seconds longer. So let warrior 2 come to you, right? You hold it and breathe. Maybe sink a little bit lower and breathe, and sink a little bit lower and breathe. Strong back leg and breathe. Hello, Mr. Birdie. Oh, he went away. Good, just a couple more breaths, and we'll change it up a little bit. Good, and now wrap this arm, so left arm around the back toward the front thigh, forearm to the thigh, lean back, so abdomen engaged, tuck the tailbone, lean back, turn up and twist. So shoulder stretch, spinal twist, neck stretch, hip stretch. Now, if it's okay, go down to the floor, right hand down to the floor. If not, you stay with the forearm on the thigh. And then turn and twist up again. Breathe. Leaning back slightly, twisting up a little bit more, a couple more breaths. Good. Right hand down, left arm over the ear, reach. Good, one more breath. And then come on back up, warrior 2. Push the legs straight, back arm down, right arm up and back, stretch. One more inhale, and then forward, wrap the arm. So right arm under, left arm behind. You're going to go into this full wrap here. Lengthen up, turn up, twist up, breathe deeply. One more breath. And then you're going to release the hands, come up on the back toes, walk that right foot over to the right, and then outside elbow down, inside elbow down. There you go. Pause and breathe. Good. And then drop the back knee, come up, straighten that front leg. So nice easy stretch, lengthen the upper body, chin to the foot here if you can. And breathing. Good, and then bend that leg again. We're going to go down into the hip stretch again, this time with the back knee down. In just a moment or two, And then if you feel like you want the arm balance, now's the time to take your arm balance. So you can stay in that stretch totally fine. Otherwise, right arm goes under your rib cage. So you're supporting the whole body here with your arms. And then lean forward and lift the legs. Maybe straighten both legs. Breathe. If you can, lift the back leg and shoot the other legs back. The other legs, how many legs do you have? One more inhale, and then down dog, exhale. Good, take a moment, bend the left leg, push the right heel down, stretch it. Take the left leg up and bring it forward. Warrior 1 and warrior 2, open up to the side. And hold. We did about a solid 45 seconds here. So we'll do the same. Shoulders relaxed, breath smooth. Sinking a little bit lower, deeply. It's funny, you know, I have a 4-year-old and a 9-month-old, 9.5 months. And it's funny to me, I don't know, some of you with older kids can tell me, but the personality of them now at the young age, is it basically similar as they continue to grow? I've heard that before, like, oh, you can totally see their personality even in the womb or when they're a little kid, whether they're feisty or because, Madison, go ahead and take this, the right arm now back and then come forward, forearm to the thigh. She was always cautious as a baby, but then once she figured out how to do something, and she would just do it. Like, let's just say jumping off the couch, for instance, right? Older now, but you know, she was afraid to just jump off the couch onto the floor. Rightly so, by the way, because, you know, we have a rug, but there's no padding, just a rug, like a throw rug, and like an area rug. And so, but Liam, he's just no holds barred. He's just like wham, just like face first down. I'm like, dude, has no regard whatsoever for his body. Go ahead and bring that left hand down, lengthen the upper body, twist and turn up and breathe. It's a funny difference. And I feel like I definitely have that sort of, I'm gonna mountain bike down this hill. Rah! I go too fast, or skiing. Like, I'm definitely not the prettiest skier, but I can go really fast. Twist up and breathe. Good. Now, opposite arm, right arm over the ear. A few breaths. My risk tolerance is high. One more inhale. And then come on back up, warrior 2. Reverse warrior. Push the leg straight, back arm down. Left arm up and back, stretch. Oh. One more inhale. And then forward. Wrap the arms. So left arm under, right arm behind, clasp and hold. Lengthen up, twist up, and breathe. Good. Hold it. Strong back leg, lengthening up, twisting and turning up, breathing deeply. A few more breaths. That's good. Hands down, come up on the back toes, walk the left foot over to the left, outside elbow down, and then inside elbow down. Ooh. Strong back leg, breath smooth. Good. Here, Come on up, straighten the front leg. So Instagrammers, you guys have an hour, and then I restart the feed. So if it drops, usually I see a little timer, but if it drops for some reason without the timer today, I'll just restart the feed as soon as I notice it. Still got another half an hour. Stretching that front leg. Still got more we got to do, friends. We still got more we got to do. And then from here, bend that leg, come back forward, into the hip stretch. And again, this is totally fine. You could just stay here, but I know a lot of you like the arm balances. So we're gonna work into our arm balance. Set your hands, left arm goes underneath the leg, and then walk over this way. And this right arm goes under the ribs. So you're creating that shelf for the body as you lean forward and left. All right, breathe. So it obviously takes your back leg and your back to lift that back leg. And then the left. Shoot the legs back. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Pause there. Take a moment. Bend your right leg. Push the left heel down. Stretch it. We're going to continue and do one more standing sequence with the wrap. But before we do that, let's go back to low plank. And this gives me my opportunity to start the feet again. All right, so now low plank again. Abdomen strong. We'll go 90 seconds this time. And then 30 seconds of hold. And then 10 seconds with one leg up and 20 seconds with a mountain climber. I'll walk us through it. Ready, set, go. Tuck the toes, straighten the legs back. Those of you on Instagram, I'm gonna have to end and then restart, and then you'll be able to finish with us. Oh yeah, perfect. So end now. I don't wanna share that. Delete video, that's fine. Go live again. Here we go. There it is. Okay, there we go. Hopefully those people will find us. And those of you that are in low plank now, one leg up. One leg up, hold, and breathe. 10 seconds with each leg. Switch sides, same thing. Hold. Switch legs, hold. Same thing. Breathing deeply. And switch legs one more time. And mountain climbers, forward and back. 2, 3, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's good. Lift the hips, stretch the shoulders again. Breathe. Dolphin pose. Good. Then look at the hands. Push the arms straight. Downward facing dog. Good. Extra moment here and stretch. Bend the left leg. Push the right heel down. Stretch it out. And then switch sides. Same thing. Good. Straightening both legs. Come up on the toes. Walk softly to the hands. Extend the spine as you inhale. Look forward. Excuse me. Fold as you exhale. Stretch and then all the way up. Nice big inhale. Hands together at the heart. Exhale. Good. Nice big full breath. We're going to go into what's called Bird of Paradise here. Bird of Paradise is a leg wrap standing on one leg. If you cannot do it, so basically I'm going to take one arm. I'm going to start with my right. This is my right arm. Start with my right arm and then go underneath the leg, and then left arm wraps around. All right, clasp, hold, lean to my left foot, and then stand, right? So that's the pose. If that is, and then we'll straighten the leg, we'll hold it for a couple of moments. If that doesn't work for you, if you're like, Ted, no, there's no chance that's happening for me, pose is your option. Again, another standing balance pose. And if you wanted to challenge yourself in tree pose, get to tree, close your eyes without falling. Before you fall, see if you can take a full inhale and a full exhale. Okay, so that's your challenge if you're in tree pose. If you're gonna do bird of paradise, hang forward, right hand goes underneath the leg, right? You gotta bend the knees because you're gonna wrap. So right hand goes underneath the leg, you gotta turn it. Just like the wrap we did earlier, except now you're from here. Then you gotta reach around, grab the fingertips. If you had a towel or a strap, you can always use that as well. Then lean to that left foot, slowly stand. All right. Good. Once you're here, standing and wrapping that leg, the idea is to straighten that top leg. And for me, it's obviously not going to straighten too much, but that's fine. Tight hamstrings. Good. Wow. A few more breaths. Good. Slowly. Come on down. Some of these poses make me growl. Switch sides. So opposite hand goes under, opposite hand wraps around. And if you're still doing tree, then you just switch sides in tree pose. Otherwise, you're standing here, lifting up, breathing. Good, driving that top leg up. Breath smooth. Good, one more breath. Good. Slowly, slowly down. Release. And then go ahead and squat down again. Squatting down. Squat pose. Squat pose really good for you in so many ways. This time I want you, if you can, to be with feet flat. If not, you're on your toes, so that's totally fine. Totally fine to be on your toes. But what I want you to do is see if you can get the feet wide enough so that your body, your upper body can kind of go in between the legs, if that's possible. And then left hand to the outside, and then my knee, you can't really see that, but the knee drives into the arm. Arm drives into the knee, knee drives into the arm. That gives you a place to ground yourself from so that you can twist and turn up. That's what we want, that twist and turn and breathe. Good, one more breath. All right, back to the center. Switch sides, same thing, other side. Driving that leg. Driving that train high on cocaine. Casey Jones, you never watch your step. I forget the words. One more breath. Twist. Back to the center. Good. Crow pose again. Set the hands to be the last time. So any variation you want in crow. And I'll do crow to headstand, why not? So from here, crow pose, either you're just working crow, leaning forward, feeling what it feels like to get the weight on the arms. If you feel okay, you drop the head down. Go ahead and do it now. And then take the legs up. Headstand. Sequence. Breathe. A lot of weight on the neck, so you don't want to hurt the neck at all. And then back. Abdomen strong. Good. Back to crow if you can. And then jump back. Vinyasa. downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. All right, and then drop to the knees again. Now into some back bends. So we'll do 3 times here. Ustrasana camel. Folding the knees over, folding the mat over. And then lift up. We'll start with a half one just to make sure that if you have any back stuff, this is kind of one of the easier ways to do a back bend from your knees. Just halfway, toes tucked, left arm up, lean back. If that's okay, you feel that out for your spine. Breathe. Good. Come forward, abdomen strong. Switch it. Lean back. I got my wife this incredible cake. There's a great vegan baker just down the road here, and it's called Karma Baker. Oh my gosh. We got this coconut creamed brownie cake last night. It was so good. Oh gosh. Good. Come forward, abdomen strong. But it's funny, I bet my readiness score would have been in the 90s had I not had that cake last night. Sugar at night is not a good thing. Don't do it. Go ahead now and lift up, lean back, and then we're gonna go, this is the second round here in our back bend. So hands to the heels, and if this is not okay, you can go onto the back and take bridge pose. But if this is okay, drive the hips forward, lift the heart up, drop the head back, and breathe. I know all the wine drinkers right now are going, is wine included in that? Yes. One more breath. Actually, a friend of mine who has an Oura ring says that when he has a couple glasses of wine before bed, his readiness score goes down by 1/3. Child's pose for a moment. 1/3. So your ability to handle stress and take in, do a big workout the next day is affected by 30%. Again, just as an experiment of one, but it's affected at 30% if you drink the night before. I mean, you can push through it, right? But, when you get to your centenarian Olympics, when you're 100 years old and you're out jogging or riding your bike, you gonna be strong or not? That's a good question, isn't it? Oh yes, oh yes. Go ahead and make some circles here on the lower back. I'm gonna do a little bit of abs and then a couple more back bends. I'm just gonna move this out here for the moment. So abs first. Pull the knees in, circles. Some basic yogi bicycle. Let's do 50 times. Lift the head, start going back and forth. 1, 2, 3, lift the upper body up. 8, 9, 10. 20. 9, 30. 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, and 50. Good. Pull the knees in, give them a squeeze, take a breath. Side crunches, the only one we'll do today. Side crunches, bottom arm straight down, top arm behind the head, come up, crunch, and straighten. 20 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, up, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13,
lights on.
15, 16, 17, hang on 1 sec, 18, 19, 20. What lights?
The lights in the back.
Oh no, I put them on. I put them on this morning so that I could connect all the technology. I didn't leave the lights on. Thanks for checking on me though. Switch sides, same thing. Do you want to do these? Same thing, other side. Ready? Begin. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You want to count, Madison? 9, 10, 11, 12, no, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Very good. On to the back. We're going to do 2 more back bends. So we're going to do bridge and then another bridge, or bridge and wheel. All right, so go ahead and lie back. Drop the feet down, lift the hips up. Clasp the hands underneath you. Bridge pose, easy back bend. Madison, look at the birds. Look at the birds. Oh, there's a big bluebird in the tree. He just had some food. Do you see him? Lift the hips up. Squeeze the shoulders together. If you can, the interlaced fingertips go down to the floor. So you drive the hands down into the floor as you lift the hips up. One more breath. Push up. And then slowly come down. We're going to go to a full back bend. And if that's for you, if not, then please just stick with your bridge pose, right? You don't want to push too hard, but just one time. Lean back or go back onto the hands here. Push up. And then all the way up. Breathe. One more breath. And then slowly come on down. Pull the knees in. Give them a good squeeze. Circles in the lower back. What you looking at, kiddo? Massaging the lower back. Move into some hips next. So first, happy baby pose. Grabbing the outside of the feet. Tailbone down. Is that funny? What's going on with your brother inside there?
Well, he's getting ready.
Oh, he is getting ready. Hold the right foot, release the left leg. Forward, a little stretch, deep stretch here. Pull on that right leg.
Daddy?
Yes.
I cannot do yoga with you, but it's too cold out here. When I'm in the sun, I feel much better and hotter.
Yeah, when you're in the sun, you feel much better and hotter, huh? Yeah. It's a little cool. I like it. Switch sides. Stretch. I like it. Well, I'm almost finished, and then we're going to pack up and go. Okay. Back up to the center. Give it a nice pull. And then release the hands. Rock up to a seat. Forward and back, forward and back. One more time. And up. So, 2 options. My Saturday that we miss because we're not in the studio. We always give an option to go up to handstand. So you have the option to stick with a nice hip stretch. So go ahead and take the legs wide like this. And we'll say just about 2 minutes. Legs super wide and hang down the center. And what I'll do is I'll set a little timer for 2-ish minutes. And then I'll tell you, you can go to one side and then you can go to the other side. So that's your hip stretch option. If you want to kick upside down for handstands, so timer begins, so go ahead and hang forward. If you want to kick upside down for handstands, before I can do a headstand, you can do that. I'll kick up to handstands and kind of take some of the handstanders through that process. It's all about fingertips and abdomen. So if you have a wall and you're near a wall, or don't need a wall, then you don't need a wall. But three kind of main things for handstands, and it's a little abdomen. So it all starts in your fingertips and your abdomen. But you just get your hands set there, and then you hit a little momentum, and then one leg up and the other leg up. And you kind of think about hips, right? You always think about the heaviest part of your body is kind of from middle the thigh till to here, right? Your pelvis and your hips and your bones and your glutes, all that. It's kind of the heaviest part. So you want to get that up above your wrists, right? Those of you that are down the legs, down the center of the legs, go ahead and fold over to one side.
Hey, Daddy, French.
Whoa, French, yeah, we can do French. Let's do it in the car. Whoa. How's that, Madison? Is that a good handstand?
Why is that upside down?
Why is what upside down?
Your feet.
My feet? Because I kicked them upside down. If you're down one leg and you're in the hip stretch, switch legs and do the other side. Excuse me, kiddo, I'm going to do one more handstand here. What do you think? Is it going to work? Ready? Oh yeah, look at that. Whoa. Abdomen strong, fingers strong, breath smooth. And then slowly down. What do you think? Is that good? Yeah, Dad, whatever. Whatever, Dad. Downward facing dog. And then pigeon. Pigeon pose. Go ahead and step forward for pigeon. Come on in for pigeon pose. And we'll do about a minute or so in pigeon. Please be careful. Don't kick my computer, please. I like your shirt.
Thank you.
Timer begins for pigeon pose. You getting ready? So shoulders relax, body relaxes. You can even create a little pillow with your head. Drop the head down.
Have to
Stretch.
do yoga.
What's that?
How many more minutes do you have to do yoga?
Let me see. I think we're about, I got about 10 more minutes. 10 to 15 more minutes. Just winding down here. Cooling down. 30 seconds here on this side. Yeah, with everything that's going on, just say one more thing about all the protests and, there's no better time than the present to look at our own actions and to look at our own history and to look at what was wrong and to change what we can. I mean, it's simple as that, really. We live in such an amazing country, and just because we live in an amazing country doesn't mean that there aren't bad things that happen, right? And we just have to find a better way to systematically change and sadly reprimand the people who do bad things, right? So switch legs. But I think there's an opportunity, and after all of the, the George Floyd situation and, all the protests and everything else, I thought, for me specifically, I don't consider myself a racist at all, but one thing I learned is that I don't speak up enough. I'm definitely the kind of guy where I'll speak up in life. Like, for instance, if somebody has some injustice, I'll definitely stop that for sure. I definitely do not have the bystander effect, which is totally a thing. And the bystander effect is something's going on, something's happening in there, and you just walk by, or you just let it go, or you turn the cheek, and that's the kind of behavior that has to stop.
We're packing up.
Huh?
We're packing up.
Oh, okay, great. You got my shaker bottle?
Yeah.
Good. I'm gonna make a shake as soon as I'm finished with this.
Okay, then you can do whatever you want to do.
Okay, thank you.
You can wash it out too.
Yeah. We need to help each other, ultimately, is the point, right? It's no longer is it okay to turn away if someone else is not, being oppressed. That's the main idea. But then to think about the actions, think about your actions, think about how you behave and how you have behaved. And it's for some people it's gonna be different for everybody, for all of us as individuals. But I'm super excited about the benefits that will come out of all this. It's really great. So, time to look inside. One of my favorite movies. Oh my God, I can't believe it's not Mirror. It's not the. Oh my goodness. I totally forget what the name of the movie is. Oh my gosh, I'm blanking on the movie. Not Black Mirror. That's that new show. Totally forget. But it was really a great movie, and it basically showed a mirror to kind of society and said, you should really take a look at what you're doing and how you're acting and your behavior. And now it's time to do that. Watch the movie Crash again. That's another one of my favorites. Watch that movie again. All right, go ahead and come on up from there. Bring the legs forward, shake them out. A few breaths. Flex the feet back. Reach the arms up, fold forward. And just as a reminder, this is done for free for you, but if you have the ability to donate and to help support and pay for your class, that would be fantastic. 5pointyoga.com, the number 5, POINTYOGA.com. There's 2 ways you can do it there, or you can Venmo me directly, which is at Teddy McDonald. All my social media is at Teddy McDonald. So that would be very helpful. Thank you very much. And then, of course, go to my website, teddymcdonald.com, and there's a community link there. Click on that community link, sign up for my newsletter, click on the community link, and join us in that community where I'm going to start teaching some different topics. I'm going to start teaching weekly on different topics. And so far, we have a tie. I did a poll. What do you guys want to learn about? Motivation, mindset and motivation was number 1, along with endurance training. So far, unless I go in there over the weekend and one is a breakout leader, I will start with mindset and motivation, because that's a wider thing. Go ahead and lean back, lift up. The platform is called Conscious Endurance. So if you go there and you're like, what is he talking about? TeddyMcDonald.com, okay, community, click Conscious Endurance. What's that? Conscious Endurance is a community that I am starting that is for all of us that want to live long, stay strong, be healthy, be happy, and just basically optimize our lives in such a way that we never thought possible. Adventure, health, all kinds of good stuff. So let's go in there. All right, legs up, arms back over the head, and then from here into shoulder stand. A few breaths. Legs wide, flex the feet. Bend the knees, soles of the feet together. Legs up and then down over the head. Slowly come on down. And we'll take our final twist and Shavasana. So pull the right knee in, give it a good squeeze, roll to the left side, twist. And then switch sides, same thing. Other side, pull the knee in, twist. Good. Back to the center. Shavasana, final rest. Take about 5 minutes here, solid 5 minutes. Eyes closed, palms up, shoulders down away from the ears, breath smooth. Take a deep breath. Totally, totally relax. As you can bring your left hand to your heart center, right hand to your belly, just take a few breaths. Nurturing and grounding. And then bend the knees, roll to your right side. Just pause for a moment. And then make your way up to a seat, comfortable seated position. Sitting up nice and tall, palms up, eyes closed, a few breaths in and out of the nose, just really coming back to yourself, right? Your own body, your being, making sure that you understand that while things can go awry outside and even in your own mind, that there's a place inside that's calm, cool, collected, relaxed, secure, stable. And the idea is to hone the relationship with your innermost self. So in times of strife, you can stay calm, take appropriate action. Palms together from there. Take a moment of gratitude. Namaste. Well done, everyone. Thank you very much for joining me on this lovely Saturday morning, and or whenever you're watching this. Have a great day, great weekend, and remember, stay safe, stay healthy. And we'll see you right back here Monday. So I'm off. Let's take the weekend off. But enjoy, and we'll see you back here